حياكم مرة ثانية، معكم اخوكم عبد السلام ونكمل دنقنرونبا. احنا الحين نحاول نعرف لغز البرج، او على الاقل هم يحاولون، احنا عارفين اللغز اصلا.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
ساتر شو السالفة؟
Doesn't it seem strange?
الشعور غريب اللي حسيناه.
We went to Great Tower from Great Hall. Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
ايه، ثم فجأة لقيناه الجهة الثانية.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Great Hall.
شو معناته؟
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
طيب وراه الباب يتغير.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does
لا،
that mean he's wrong?
نعك دائما إجابة
I
الصعبة.
guess I've said too much.
الصعبة هي دائما
If
الغلط.
the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
كل البرج تحرك. اوه سونيا ماش
How
معية.
about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
صعبة.
but we should have all been together during that time.
مين؟
Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Monokuma?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
كل
If it
شيء
is
يعني.
too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
طيب وش قاعد تقول؟ شلون ما في خبز خليهم ياكلون كيك؟ وبعد يقول مثلا صدق النقل الجثة الدم.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
طيب والدم؟
It was Monokuma's doing.
غلط.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
صعب انه حتى بعد
It
هذه
seems you have
بس.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
طريقتي.
Using the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
فيجرستيك روبا
The
بير.
pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
حتى الدم؟
Allow me to cut through those words.
يعني ممكن ثانيات اي بس الدم لا، صعب انك تشيل الدم.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
يب. الدم شلون
The
فجأة
position
قاعد.
of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed. The oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
يلا ها، عندك شيء تثبتين عندك شيء تقولين ثاني؟
It's impossible to think it was moved.
ايه.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
ثاحي.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really
استانسوا.
happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either.
أنا كمان أقول دائما هي
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
معناتها لهم نفس
Yeah,
البرج،
the E-handbook was still there.
نفس
That's why we
المبنى.
thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
لا كانوا ضربين فرامل. There is a lie on the one person. الشخص الوحيد اللي نقدر نعتمد عليه ناجيتو.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
يلا فزعلنا الله يهديك.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
اوكي.
It's also
ملزم.
important for me because it will help me determine something.
وشو بيخليك تثق بشيء من معين؟ قالوا يتكلم عن الخاين من الحين.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
لين اخلص الفاينل ديد
I
روم.
have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
يب الفاينل ديد روم.
I see.
هو الوحيد اللي خلصه القاتل.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
مليانة بأسلحة كثير.
A small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Yep.
Strange scenery?
An ultimate weapon.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
أخذ معه إلى الحين.
A picture?
Yep. See? This is it.
وش هي؟ هذا هو.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
صح، ليش يقول الطابق الأول هو فوق؟ يعني من الطابق الأول فوق توقع إنه المفروض يصير تحت.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Does it make sense in this
Then
picture?
let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
يلا. Thinking time. That doesn't make sense in this picture. أذكر نحدد هنا.
Crap!
لا غلط. لا غلط. تاور.
Here!
ناخذ كم صغت شيء.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
صح، والبرج هذا ما في بالنص ولا فيه المبنى حق العنب.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
صح. إذا احنا مثلا مسويين عند جهة هذا ستروبيري من جهة العنب فراولة، لازم المفروض نشوف مبنى العنب قدامنا إذا كانوا متصلين بالبرج.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
ما في شيء.
I see. And is that it?
Like to say there's a lot of things. في شيء ثاني بعد. أنا الحين أضغط هذه. لا غلط. نفس الكلام. أنا خبر في واحدة هنا شوي غريبة. ذكرت أنا كانت في خبر مكان غبي شوي.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
صح.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
بس
This is definitely strange.
ورحنا فجأة كنا
This photo
بالطابق
doesn't look like it
الثالث.
was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call.
مدحني.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
أجل وينه أجل مبنى العنب؟
Not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
لا.
From this point on, do your own
حتى
thing.
بعد ما تعب
Now that
عمره
you
جاوب
finally
عليه.
met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
وراك ذي
Despite
يكرهني.
the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
وش هو اللغز؟ اي صح لم طلع فجأة.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
معناته انه مجرد طوابق. ما في مو برجين. لا. كل الاثنين مبنى واحد.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
لا تقول لي الحمد لله راجك طايف، ما عندي اي مشكلة بهاللعبة دي. كل شيء الهاند مان جامبت. لو قصوا لو اللعبة خيار مثلا يقول سوي سكيب لألعاب معينة، ها كان والله كل اسوي على هاند مان جامبت دايم. يقول سوي سكيب بس ما راح تاخذ اي. اوكي انا راضي ابدا، ما عندي اي مشكلة. عاو اكيد ما ودك تاخذ اي، ترى ما راح تعرف معنى الحياة. اوكي ما عندي مشكلة. يبي لي اتكرر. اوكي انا راضي، ما انا مستعجل، انا ما انا بحريص. Question 1. Do strawberry house and grape house both exist? ايه يعني ايش تبي نقول لا؟ هذا سؤال يسأله غاندم المفروض. اكس نعم. يلا جالس يهاجمي. شكي تشوف ده هاجم بدي يرقص هذا باللوح حقه الحين. Question 2. Are strawberry house and grape house the same building? They're the same building. كلهم نفس المبنى. يلا. Question 3. لا تونا. How are strawberry house and grape house positioned horizontally? لا غلط. vertically تخبط بين الثنتين. أو horizontally ظهر إنه على الجنب، vertically بينما يكون فوق. It's all coming together الحين.
It's all coming together.
يلا خلينا نكمل القضية، خلينا الجزء المهم باللعبة.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
أجاوب عليه يقول جوابك خياس. هل طالب عادي؟
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
طوابق ثانية مجرد
Same
طوابق.
building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings.
لا كلهم نفس
They're
المبنى.
actually one six-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry house located the floors above.
I see.
فوق مبنى العنب.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the
Alhamdulillah.
first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
هذه خدعة
snap.
أو
I
سناب.
never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
يا رهيبة ذي.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided, right?
إيه.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
بس يمدي يدخل كذا على بعض.
And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse,
هذا اللي يخلي
Monokuma put
سره.
us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
صح. ولا حد درايش ولا شيء.
You've just been Kuma'd!
كومد.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a funhouse?
إيه.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
حتى أنت بعد ما تعرفين.
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about
فرحان
the
من الحين
towers?
أنتم اثنين.
Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
شلون؟
just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
طيب.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in
صح
both
شلون
places?
جاء هذاك الحين؟
Your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
وش هو؟
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
اوش.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
نورس مي سمباي ها؟ بس انهم معطتك وجه. عندكم فاير واير tipped over middle chain syringe filling in the tower.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
ابدعنا.
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Dummy.
You mean a
Son,
fake
Alusa?
body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
جحد كاندم سحبت
No
عليه.
fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Well, does that mean the killer prepared in advance?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
دقيقة شوي. تأكد من الشيء. His body discovers his body. طيب. يمكن هذا استخدم memory
Hurry up.
bullet.
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to...
You're magnificent!
No fair! So which one...
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
نرجع. نقول لا
I'm
ما
gonna solve
ت...
it. And hurry up.
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy!
لا. غلط.
I'm
Now,
gonna
come
solve
في
this
شيء.
mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass.
الثنتين هذول ما لها علاقة.
One of
يمكن
the
ماركم
bodies was
فاير.
Actually a dummy!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
دقيقة. هذه ما لها علاقة لا.
And hurry up,
تشين هذه اللي على الباب ف
dumbass.
من أي فائدة تبت أوفر بيلر.
One
تبت
of the
أوفر بيلر.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
لا. كنت بدي أقول مثلا شلون إنه جدع الثنتين.
I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up. One of the
Check out our
bodies in
game
one
over
of the was
TG.
actually a...
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a It should be possible to...
You're magnificent!
No fair. So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Don't think more body exists. Does that mean the killer prepared layer? جل
I'm
syringe.
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
The syringe.
And hurry up.
One of the bodies in one of was actually a dummy!
يب صح.
No, that's wrong.
الحمد لله سنسكيب الجيم اوفر. بس راح تيجي ان شاء الله مع الهاند مان جامبت.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
قال شيء عشان ينقذ
When we
نفسه.
moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the pass that في range. يب. يقول حدا بعد العضلة
right up
الجسم
until
الثانية.
that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
اي.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Ouch.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
تنكت معه. ما تنكت
You
صادقة.
are joking, right?
لا.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
صح هذا بيسهل علينا
It'd
كل
be
شيء.
much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
That is disappointing.
Even more disappointed.
حتى هو بعد خيب ظنه أكثر.
However, Even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
وشي؟
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
ما
Body
اتوقع لا.
moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same
Ascenseur?
building? Remember when we entered the funhouse from one side? How we couldn't enter it from the other? That device is just like that. If you enter it from a specific place, you can't enter it from the other.
اسانسير elevator باختصار البرج مجرد اسانسير كبير. هادمان جامبت. كره هذه اللعبة دي مرة سيئة. عطنا يعني شوف يا كثرة تيز. عطني اي إلا ال في أو اوتش. شلون خلى بس تيجي جيم اوفر. في اوتش يلا في 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 خلها بس تيجي جيم اوفر بسرعة. انا ما في فايدة. خسرنا. لا كنت يقول I'll never give up yet. Yes, so we try.
We will never give up.
Yep. يلا خلصنا. نرجع كل شيء. المان جامبت يلا. في يا ساتر كم اي تطلع لي الحين. محتاج ال اي ال اي ال اي في اي تي او ار. محتاج تي او تي او ار. هذه elevator.
I got it.
يعني كان جاب لك خيارات تقول لي وش احدهن كان خلصنا.
You must be talking about an elevator.
ايه.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where
ايه.
the hell is this elevator anyway?
البرج
The tower
بكبره.
itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
عشان كذا ما تقدر تضغط الزر ويقول في سكانرز على
So
الغرفة.
whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
صح.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button,
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive just like an elevator.
صح عليك.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
ايه.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
كان مجرد خدعة.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
يمكن اخدعة عشان بس تهك عليك عشان يعني يمكن نفس المبنى.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
ايه.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly,
المقبض حق
even
الباب.
the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
ايه.
When you see people and things, Make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
وش
Why
اللي
do
ما
we have to
تغير؟
do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The change were between the two towers. الشيء اللي ما تغير من البرجين. They were all heavy, they were all on the floor, they were all huge, they were all on Nakamura's part. Ouch. They were all on the floor?
I see. Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
يب البيلر هذول ما تغيرن.
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
وشو؟ Because the door changed, but everything on the floor stayed the same. Only the floor moves. بس الأرض.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
يب بس الأرض.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
كان بس الأرضية هي فقط
That's why we
الطابق.
saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but
بس كان مجرد
they're
وهم
probably
مو وهم
just for show.
خدعة فقط. عشان بس يعطيك انطباع يعطيك الفكرة انه مبنى
Why was
واحد.
something like that necessary?
عشان
So
يهيك
we
عليكم.
falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
صح. عشان كذا ظنيت نفس
I don't
المبنى.
get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
أتوقع.
that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility.
عجبني ايش قال؟ قالت أكاني قالت اكيد اللي سوى المبنى هذا مريض نفسي مرة كوما قالت سمعيني يا مانمي.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was
كنا خدعة.
probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
يب هذه مجرد السلاسل كان مجرد
The
خدعة.
killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
صح. هو بس ما حط عشان يمنعكم، حط عشان ما
Using that as a
تتحرك
clue,
الأرض
we might have
تنكب.
discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
إيه
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
إيه
It would have been a major inconvenience. After
لأنه
all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
وشو؟
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
زبدت له.
You
زبدت
said
بقوة.
earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
إيه.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
ايش شلون
If
نصير
that
هذاك؟
elevator moves vertically,
راح تكون حسيتوه به.
when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
ايوه سنة
And
بيساري.
inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
اي لان صادق يعني مثلا شلون اللي كذا رقيت انت فوق على يمينك بينما الثاني يكون على يسارك. يقول شلون؟
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
ما يحتاج
What does
صراخ
this
هذاك.
mean?
What does this mean? ما اعرف هذه شلون. يلا الحين نستمر. النقاش لا يزال موجود. أساسا من علاقة من أي شيء ثاني. Extension of Nagito's sudden appearance. Kazuichi account. وش Kazuichi's account? And Kazuichi's account. Kazuichi's account. Yep, صح.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
كل واحد قاعد يكمل
not
الثاني.
horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
قاعد يكمل الثاني.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
وراك منقهر. ماشي طيب. Someone's account should definitely confirm that. Yep,
The two
Kazuichi.
houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
غلط.
No, that's wrong.
هذا يعطيه العافية كازويتشي. لأنك تطلب منه يسوي
The
شيء واحد
elevator wasn't
بس.
just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
إيه
Come
أنت.
on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
لفة أخذت لفة كاملة.
180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
يعجبني لفت الشاشة نفسها تلف.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it
شفت
rotated to
شلون؟
the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to
هذا
that,
خدعة
the tower
البرج
we saw on
كله.
our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it
يتحرك.
moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
احنا بأميوزمنت بارك.
a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you
عشان كذا
know.
يمكن بالأسانسير
And
الظاهر
since the building
ناكومارو.
doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
قال ما تحسب هزة بالأسانسير.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans. So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
العقل الحين ما
You still
عرفته.
don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
هذه اللي تخلصه لما
I can't believe I have to explain that now.
حتى هو نعقته زهق.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means reminds me is a 6 shape.
Crap.
لا مو 6. Or an 8.
I see.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yep.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
ما يحتاج تسب أنا بكل مرة
I guess I
أكلمك.
should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
وين؟ راح يكون الحين spot the selection. راح يكون هنا الأوكتاغون. يكون بينهم زي الساندويتش.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why
إيه.
is that place the Octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house?
إيه.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
شفت؟
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the
أنا
final
غلطت
den
وقلت
room.
ساندويتش بس أنا غلطت
In
بقوته.
actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
Yep.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
بس إنه ما لقى السلاح الأساسي.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
قايل
Which
لكم
means
البيت
the
بكبره.
killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
Yep.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
يعني كذا عرفت لغز المبنى خلاص انكشف كل شيء.
Using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
راك تستانس.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate bio weapon. يعني الحين في سسبنشن. مين القاتل اللي بيننا؟ ودي اقول ناقته بس تبن الكلب ذا وراه هو دائما يطلع بريء. لازم باد ووت كمان يا بدي خلاص انا خلاص وصلت معهم الحين نقطة يعني شبه ما صارت تضحك كثير. نفس هذول ما كان مرة يضحكن.
Okay, everyone, all together now.
يعني تصل نقطة مرة ماش بعد حتى تقول اوكي يعني ضحكت معكم مرة مرتين 3 خلاص اخلصوا علي.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
الحمد لله.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
الله يقويك.
But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
الحمد لله انا اشحن يدي.
And just like I say each time,
Don't forget to save.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just get on ahead.
عجل يقول ما انا مصدقة انا. اوكي.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
هاي في دبدوب هنا عايش وفي مخلوقات آلية طايرة برا. تستغربين اي شيء الحين؟
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
صح.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
وهو
There's no
مكاذب.
way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What
غريبة.
happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
وراه الشيف صاير لك انت.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
بس
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
وانت قتلت ناس لما تقدر تقول
Sacrificing
امين.
others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
I see.
It's
Okay.
fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just
شخص
so you
واحد.
know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
أكيد.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
فما توقعت وحيده هو معناته انه دخل
The killer used the
الفاينل
building
ديد رو.
structure.
مين؟
Why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
سبب الموت ما كان بلو تو ذا هيد ضرب على الراس عشان كذا راسه منعفض. dead batteries crushed by the elevator beaten falling.
I see.
طاح.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
ايه
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
صح طاح على هذيك العمود.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
هي مجرد اقتراحات نشوف الحين وين
Where in
بنوصل.
that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower.
صح عندما نصير.
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
ما لهم شعورك صدق انت صادقة. طريقة واضحة بعد شلون. كنا نطلع contact elevator blah blah.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
طيب شلون
Hold
طيحوه؟
on. Did
بما
you
ما
forget the
تفتح.
elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
Oh,
the other door won't open.
good night button. الحين جا وقته.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
طيب نرجع.
When the elevator is
احنا
on,
مو
you can't
قبل
go
ما
through
يدك
the door.
تتحرك. فناكامارو كان نايم طول الوقت.
They moved the and made use of the.
Hold on. Did you forget? As long as there's a moving object.
No, that's wrong.
كان يضغط الجود نايت باتن وناكامارو راح ينام.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If
ما في شيء
Nekomaru
يتحرك.
wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
صح
If
عليك.
Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
اوتش كازويجي مسكين كل ما نزبد له. الحمد لله انا استانس كل ما شفت ميك يور ارجيومنت بس انقى هذه جتني هاند مان جامبت. خبرنا في هاند مان جامبت واحده لازم تسويها.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
نفك بالترتيب.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
ما اتوقع لا.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
وش دخل الزيت؟ زيت ما له دخل.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
الحين ها.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
لا. كازويجي يبيك تشوف دكتور. If I combine that to the fact that the only bit moves, body able to hang dang upside down.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement?
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
لا غلط.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement?
That
أنا
arrangement...
نشيب
The hammer
راسي.
is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
غريبة.
If you arrange it a certain way,
أنا تعرف شلون في نقطة براسك ودك تقولها
So you're telling
بس
us all to think about the
انت تفكر
arrangement,
بطريقه
right?
واللعبه لها حل طريقه ثانيه.
Isn't it about time we went?
What about the oil on the...
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
صح عليك.
I agree with that.
هذا هي.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
يب كان مربط وكان مخلين الدودة كذا عليه.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob.
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up
كما
Nekomaru
تركي.
with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
وهو نايم فما
With that,
السنسر
he moved the
ما
elevator from the
لقطته
4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
وقدر يحرك الاسانسير.
and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right.
تعجبني تقول
He was
نكومارو.
so well hung. Kinda like.
You better not finish that sentence.
خلي ما خلص
The
ودي اعرف
killer
كان
took
قصده.
advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
أو. غريبة كازويتشي تجي الحين سوني تزبد تقول اسكت.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
ايه البيلر.
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
طيب عطنا الحين بفسر انا. لا تقاطعني خلينا نخلص كلامي اول. What of pillar fragment?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him. There's no way they could do that.
ما عليك انا
Doesn't
عندي
mean
حل.
someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in... If he was sleeping, there's no way he could... Now's the time. But in that case, you still won't be able to explain... Moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible. End of story.
لا. في شيء واحد.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
ايه.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
لا. الساعة.
Allow me to cut through those words.
لأن هو الساعة الداخلية قام عرف مع الوقت.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body.
يب
As long
الساعة
as
اللي
it was
داخله.
on, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
ثم قام
Which
فجأة.
means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
بتنخرع انت بتنشخ.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Yep.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly
تعجبني
that.
إلى الحين هي تقول ماكومارو ما تقول نكومارو.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
بس على حافة الباب.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
لأنه كان
When
ثقيل.
Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
إيه.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Couldn't expect the doorknob to come off. يا ذكرته.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
استوعبت
You finally
الحين.
understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
ساتر ذاك
No,
كازويتشي.
I believe you gave your all.
الحين تمدحه.
Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still
الله يهديك
hanging upside
كازويتشي.
down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
صح الحين جاء وقت البيلر. He collided with the pillar. الحين جاء وقت الحين كان الحين تستانس اخيرا تكلمنا عشان راح تفهمه.
He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar.
حتى أخيرا.
That's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
طيب.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
إيه.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
طيب.
Nah, that's impossible.
ليه؟
Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
طيب
And
شلون
if we
نلقى
found
الحين جثة
Nekomaru's
7:30.
body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
أما تعلقات التلاعب
That's what I
بالثنتين
want to know.
بالساعتين. صح يمكن عشان هو يقدر يجي بين البرجين. البرجين بين الطوابق. فيمكن يتلاعب بالساعة هنا والساعة هنا.
We headed for Grape Tower.
أتوقع إنه راديو كلوك.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
طيب.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
ما يقدرون.
No, that's wrong.
لأن هي راديو كلوك. مهما سويت ما تقدر تخربه. ما تقدر تخربه ما تقدر إنك تعدل على الوقت.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
الساعة اللي معه هي
Maybe
الصح.
the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No. I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the
Nissa.
clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please
Humans.
believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
على طول.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
لا تقولي هاندمان جامبت. اتوقع ان لاجيك دايف. يب صح علي. لاجيك دايف تاخذ بريك كذا بين هالقتال والقرايه، تبدا وش تتابع التزلج، مين مره شينه ولا مره زينه، النص بالنص. فهمت علي؟ بس بنفس الوقت اتمنى انهم ما يطولون زياده. بعدين فجأة غيروا بدنقنرونبا في 3 تطلع كأنك يمكنك تسوق تاكسي تشيل بنات معك. هذه اللعبة ذي اساسا بشكل عام ذي كمالية، يعني كم مرة راح العب جزء واقول اوكي وش ذا. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building, who the killer is. The time in the building. هذا شيء احنا متلخبطين فيه. لو قلنا مثلا يعني تقول هذه الحين دنقنرونبا في 3 كان في هذيك اللي يسمونها سبليت، ان كل واحد منكم يبدا يتهاوش مع بعض، هذه مرة ممتعة. يلا تريكي. يبي والله يوم من الايام ارجع العب SSX، لعبة ممتعة. Which clock is tampered with? The building clocks. هو تلعب ما يدي يلعب الساعة حقت ناكومارو، او مثلا تقول تشي ولا تقول تشياكي ماكومارو. اوكي اوه خلاص بدنا نستمر، خلينا نستمر عادي. ادعس. سؤال question 3 يلا. Which house both houses. قلنا شفت، لان على كلام فويهيكو قال شفت كل الساعتين، كل الساعات وكل المبنية، ف كل الثنتين غلط.
It's all coming together. You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
صح، ما فكرت بهذه.
All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
الساعة الوحيدة اللي ما قدر أغيرها الساعة حق ناكامارو.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
صح، يعني شو مدة الوقت اللي بينكم وبين الجريمة. يجيبني قندم من الحين مستحي. كان his account Fuyuhiko.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The
طيب
time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
هذا وش كان his account. كان his account كان heard the rumbling. Oh.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
هيك توكاني.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
يلا.
If the time in the building was on, then we can only rely. The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem
صح.
is in our time.
Are there any clues that
If only I heard the sound when he...
أكاني سمعت
I
الصوت.
agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
صح. يلا راح مقطع شباب، بدكم ألف مشاهدة. إن شاء الله رجعنا راح نكمل طريقة وإن شاء الله نعرف من القاتل. كما أخوكم عبد السلام ومع السلامة.